Hello, loves. Okay, let's talk about how I made this very simple cake. This reminds me back in the day, maybe 20 years ago, when this is how cakes used to be designed. So I piped this border on and I felt like it wasn't the correct tip that I was using. I decided to take it off and switch to a different tip. I basically went from a 1M tip to a 2D tip, and there is just a slight difference between the two. Not very noticeable, I guess, but to me, I noticed it. So I went ahead and I piped out the border like this. I wanted it to be thicker from the top, have like a thick border. So I went ahead and I piped another one right on top of that. This way it looks like fluffy, delicious cream that you just want to stuff your face into. I do apologize. I wanted to show you guys how I did ice this heart cake, but I forgot to record a video for it. There's only so many things I can record throughout the week. My phone is all filled with cake videos. So to finish off this look, I went ahead and piped the same border on the bottom. And for the top part, I went ahead and I switched tips and I used, I forgot what tip that was. But anywho, it looks like that. You would think with my years of experience under caking that I would finally learn all my tips and what names they are, but I didn't. All right, so I'm adding the same one on the bottom. So this part is not so scary, very easy. I actually love it. It's satisfying to do. It's even fun to do. But the next part, that's the tricky part, because I should have kind of used a cookie cutter to place the circles around and see exactly how they're going to be even. But instead, I kind of eyeballed it and did the little loops. And technically, when you do this, you have to let the buttercream fall and then connect to the other side. Fall and then connect to the other side. I don't know how to do that. It's like when you put royal icing on cookies, you're supposed to let it fall when you go from one tip to the other, but I just can't do that. Now this part is a little bit scary too. I mean, not so much. If the cake is nice and chilled, you can scrape it off if you mess up. And I did, by the way. I messed up with the S, so this is the new version of it. And I love that I learned how to write cursive when I was younger because it really helps with these kind of cakes. You might not be able to see it in the picture, but I threw some edible glitter on there so it's nice and sparkly. And that's it, loves. Thanks.